Alright, hi, so today we are going to talk about one of the advanced topic in official React document, which is React Fragment. And what fragments is, so what they do is it's a common pattern in React is for a component to return multiple elements. So fragments let you group a list of children without adding extra node to the DOM. So let me just show you how it works. Let me create a new component. Fragment.js. Create one. And now with RFCE, which is the snippet, so it makes automatically the fragment component. And
so can you explain how you've done that? Because that sounds like magic to me.
Let me try again with RFCE. If you see this is one of the extensions that you can install on your VS Code. So if you see ES7 React Redux GraphQL React-native snippets, this is the name of extension. So if you install it on your VS Code, it will, depends on the name of JS file. It will.
What's the name of the extension?
ES7 React Redux, this whole thing, inside of parentheses, and so it will make a component of the file name, the same name of the file, and so let me create a component with h1, hello. Hello fragment, and then I haven't imported yet. Import fragment. Now, so we have this hello fragment, and if I inspect this, this is not what I want. I'm a bit lost. This is what I'm looking at. Oh, there we go. Thank you. So if I look at it, we'll see. Maybe let me zoom a bit out. Inside of root, we'll see this div and surrounding h1 tags. But what if I don't want this div tag? So this is what fragments do. Let me actually give a good example of it. Create another table component.js and save it. Table.js. And again, RFCE snippet. Alright, and table. Table. Inside of a table, I need t head. Inside of t head, I need table row, and inside of it, I need table head. And I'm gonna create three columns, and I'll need a table body, and inside of table body I'm gonna create another component called columns. So column.js, and again with the snippet. Yeah, so this columns, maybe I should change this one. So this column component is inside of table body, so I can start with table row. So table row, inside of table row I will create table data, 3 of them. Well, let me just do numbers, 2, 3, and here we have 1, 2, 3, and yes, that is correct. Port column from column, and then to app.js, table and table. Yeah, now if you see it, we have these.
Can you show the screen, please?
Pardon?
Can you show the screen?
Ah, okay. So we have this table, looks weird. It shouldn't be like this, right? So if I inspect this, so we have this div, and inside of a div table, we have table head, table body, and table head, table row, table headers. That's all good. And inside of table body, we have div tag, which is surrounding the table row. That, I think this is doing something at the moment. So if we look at the console, it's actually showing the error. It says cannot appear as a child of T body, which is, so T body don't have div as a child, so you can't use div inside of table body. So which it should be, you shouldn't have div tag, but we need to surround our elements. So we have table row, so I can actually delete this, and then it should work. So I don't have this error, and the table looks okay. But what if I want multiple rows? I already get this error, and this quickly line. If we see it, if I even hover over, it says JSX expressions must have one parent element. So I have to surround these with a tag. So if I surround this with div tag again, then it's gonna be, yeah, like that. This is not good. So this is why we need React Fragment. So syntax of React Fragment is fragment. It's like this, and if we look at it, yeah, it looks perfect, and also no error. And if we inspect, if we see the DOM tree, so inside of DOM tree, you don't see anything. It says React Fragment. It doesn't show anything because it doesn't make any node, which is good. When you have many divs, it will cause many headaches for you when you style. You might already know. Yeah, and as it is a tag, you might think if it has a attribute, it does have attribute. To use the way to use this attribute, it's got only one attribute. I'm just gonna do actually, I don't know, maybe do something different, you know, this, and let me create an array. Let's do Korean number. I need to create an array. Set. And now I'm gonna make another row, table row inside of this row. Just make sure my indentation looking not too bad. Yeah, inside of table row, I'm gonna map this. So Korean dot map. To use this map, so I'm gonna get the number and the index because I need key, and arrow function. Inside of this arrow function, so I'm gonna make another React Fragment. So the only attribute Fragment has is key. So you can have key as index because it's gonna be always unique. And now I will have actually table data. I'll have numbers. The number I get. Yeah, if I see it, it should work. Yeah, I've got these Korean numbers as well. So yeah, if you want, so just remember that when you want to use this attribute key attribute, then you always make sure that you type React fragment. The reason why I'm saying is there is a shortcut that you can use React fragment that actually you can get rid of the, yeah, it's automatically doing it. So yeah, this is the shortcut of React fragment, which is really handy. And yeah, it represents that you are making non-node. And this is all for me. So if I quickly recap that, we have React fragment, it makes 0 node, so you don't have any issue with div, so many div when you're styling. And there is a shortcut way of using React fragment, and there's only attribute which is key, and make sure you use the unique value for the key. And yeah, that's it for me. Any question?
Sure. So if you're using React fragment but on the shorthand without putting any divs or React fragment, can you still use that attribute key?
No, you can't.
You cannot.
So to use the key attribute, you always need to write react.fragment. Yeah, don't forget this.
Can you style the fragments?
No, because it's none. So it's a tag, but it's an empty tag, so you can't actually style it.
So it's not going to be declared in the DOM to see it when you're inspecting.
Yeah, when you inspect it, you don't see it on DOM tree.
You can't have a class name.
No.
You cannot have a class name because that element won't exist.
So you don't have anything to style or declare class or anything else.
No.
So what's the point of having fragments? I mean, in this particular example, you need them. But what happens if you don't need them? So Ken, is there an advantage from an efficiency point of view to use fragments?
So because it doesn't make a node, it will be more efficiency than using div tag. Yeah. Yeah.
So it also affects the performance.
Yeah.
Because you're displaying less elements on the screen. Yeah, one of the main issues of big applications is the number of divs they have. Yeah? Not sure if you noticed on the Codere platform, when you change the page, we have some sort of animation. If the view has a lot of divs, and that happens when you have a text editor, for instance, the animation is not very smooth because the browser struggles to move all these divs. Yeah? So it's very important to try to reduce the number of unnecessary div elements on the screen.
It must be better than for accessibility.
Accessibility, yeah.
If you want to style this table, the whole table,
Yeah.
you need.
Or you can style the regular table, data, or table.
Yeah, so using this fragment, as you can see, you've got these multiple elements, but you get these multiple elements as themselves, not surrounded by anything. So you can use them as root. Anything else?
Thank you, Katie.
Thank you.